All right, here's the basic checklist necessity when it comes to doing wheelies. You want to make sure your bike's in good mechanical working order because, I mean, you're only as good as your machine is. All right, check this out. First and foremost, your grips, you don't want them to fall off. We already talked about all this. Matt likes the mechanics wire up his grips. Make sure that they're not coming off, they're not going anywhere. Another thing is make sure there's not too much throttle play in here in your throttle, all right? One of the main reasons why we want to get all the play out of the throttle, it's pretty basic, but it's also very important. Throttle control, it's something we're going to get into later, but it's one of the most stressed and most important issues in wheeling, throttle control. If you have a sloppy throttle, let's say you have a lot of movement, it's like this before it's doing anything. I mean, just straight free play. Well, just imagine if you're trying to hold something steady and it's just straight free play. I mean, there's no way you're going to hold it steady if the machine can't hold it steady. You got to take the free play out of the throttle, and then the rest is up on you to have good throttle control. Talk about the throttle housing for a second. If you notice, we got a bolt through here. We got aftermarket handlebars in this. These are dirt bike freestyle bars. So what we got going on is Matt likes to drill a nut and bolt all the way through his throttle housing, right through the handlebar to make sure it's not going to go anywhere, which is a cool deal. He's also got tape in there to make sure it doesn't rattle loose. I mean, he's got this pretty much down pat. That's the way this job's done. I want to show you this one. This is very important. Here's a situation. We just set this bike all the way up. We're not done with it yet. We put all the controls on, the throttle housing, everything's on. Everything looks good. We got aftermarket handlebars on here too. But we didn't drill it and put the bolt in it to make sure that the throttle housing is going to work good. So take a look at this down here. We got the throttle housing over here. It's on the aftermarket handlebar. All right, it works. Everything looks good, but here's the real deal. This thing's loose. It manipulates itself up and down. The cables are loose. They're not adjusted. The throttle sticks. For what reason does the throttle need to stick? Do you have cruise control? What, are you going to go check on the wife and kids in the back of the bike? Tighten up over there.